I'll maybe another time.
Anytime you'd like. Honestly, I just...
Hello, chat.
Hey, folks.
We're playing some Pizza Tower.
Pizza Tower.
This feels very, very 90s Nickelodeon to me.
It totally does.
Very real monsters, that kind of stuff. Oh, did you not get the, You didn't get the intro cutscene?
I watched the intro cutscene. I mean, I could go.
Oh, okay.
I think he skipped past the point to where the jump scare happens.
All right.
It can happen.
Well, for chat's benefit, there was an intro cutscene that showed Peppino's runs his little pizza shop. It's massively in debt, and now there's this tower that this pizza-faced demon thing flew over and said, haha, I'm gonna destroy your pizza place. And little Peppino here is like, no, I can't do that. And now he's gonna go destroy the pizza tower.
So this immediately, like, the style just immediately makes me think of two specific cartoons. Eek the Cat and Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Are y'all feeling that, or like that's what I think of?
I get the courage one.
Okay, so you teleport by jumping into cardboard boxes
I see a
full
bit
of
of
pizza.
I see a bit of the Eek the Cat too.
Oh my god, and it's the
Yeah, it's the pizza song.
Wow.
What is it? It's like a carnival song, or no, it's like a marching song or something.
I don't know.
Like it was meant for military parades, and now it's just the joke pizza song.
This is amazing. What is this? This is amazing. I love the visual style in this. It's like, it looks really casual, like MS Painty, but at the same time you realize that there is actually a lot of work being put into this.
I need to. Okay.
The sound effects.
Your sound effect.
I am, thank you. He looks so anxious.
He's so worried all the time.
Song itself was composed in 1880 to existing lyrics to commemorate the opening of the first funicular railway on Mount Vesuvius.
Wow,
Those were definitely words you said.
that's really.
I was gonna say, I'm not even sure what that means, but I'm happy for them.
A funicular is a type of cable railway system.
Oh, is it the slanted, the sloped one? I meant slanted. I've seen those here, and I think there's one in the Bay Area.
It does appear to be something like that. Yes, Jones.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense why it's
John.
funicula, because it's a funicular.
Funicula, ha 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 ha. Sorry.
It's the fun in funicula.
It puts the
Funicula
bun in
rhymes with
funicula.
funicula.
I was. We were both thinking of it. To nobody's surprise, I loved the Funicula books as a kid.
Stoker's vampire neuron lit up.
It did.
What do you mean one neuron? I think his whole brain is vampire neurons.
It's true.
I could say something mean, but I'll be nice.
Jonas.
What, he only has
How
one neuron?
could you?
Oh,
Jonas.
Is that what you were gonna say?
How could you?
maybe. I mean,
I can't believe you're such a jerk boat.
I am avidly curious to see what it's going to be like when we're all in like one room together.
It will be interesting.
I mean, Jonas, you already know what it's like to be in a room with me.
What? Yeah. In fact, I'm probably gonna have to like rein it in a bit because
Well, no, I'm basically counting on you two to carry the entire thing.
Oh no! Well,
I'll carry it straight to hell.
Yeah, that's the thing, like me and Stoker in person, it's like it's even more this, and I don't want to overdo it.
I do.
Oh God.
I mean,
We're going into we're going to hell in a handbasket, and I'm driving.
Fingers in chat says, for sanity reasons, it's not better trying to go for A the first time you go through a level.
Oh, I know.
Excuse me.
I know that.
Is this like? Okay, so I'm getting the impression this game is actually like super hard, even though it looks kind of whimsical and cute.
It is definitely a game
Whimsy.
that can end up asking a lot of you.
Turning before falling down hole. That. Okay.
I love
yeah,
the little.
I have.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're on topic.
Well, I was just. I love. I'm looking at the little details in his animations, and it's endlessly amusing to me. But please go on.
I was just gonna say, I have no idea how many people we're going to expect to be at that thing.
Oh my God.
I don't know how big the room is. I don't know how many seats there are going to be. I don't know how
Mm,
many people
super-
care.
Well, it is at a convention center.
Yeah, but like the panels that I remember looking into last year, there were different sized rooms for different sized panels.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
true.
Rick is a very popular kangaroo.
That's right.
I'm a popular guy.
He's popular.
He is popular. You can't deny it. And if you do deny it, you're wrong.
A lot of different movements and things that you have seems actually rather complex.
It is. This is very hard to remember so far.
What's with the I'm not sure whether I prefer the cheerful slice or the somewhat deranged wax lips pie over there. It's a toss up.
But yeah, you literally toss up pizza. That's how it works.
Ha ha ha.
Oh my God! I wonder if like I'm waiting for this game to like take a left turn into Nightmare Fuel. Like, did that happen? I hope that happens at some point.
Jonas, would an indie game with a fairly cute, appealing art style do something like that?
I mean, we already skipped over the.
Destroy John the
Scare
Pillar
at
in
the
order to
beginning.
open up the exit gate. Okay.
Alright, this is
This
one
is
of
the
my-
thing that works just like it does in Wario Land 4.
Amazing.
Yeah, this whole thing has a bit of a Wario Land vibe, doesn't it?
It's very Wario.
John the Pillar had a very stern expression. I don't think
It
he
even
and
looks like Wario a little bit.
Oh,
A little
hello,
bit, yeah.
Foxy Veronica and the furry
Hello.
Saiyan.
Hello.
oh, hi there.
Did we get
Hello.
raided?
You did.
Nice.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Oh no.
John
Oh,
Cutter.
no, whoa. Hey, Miller, what if when we do the Roo Croo live stream, I just do the entire thing in oh, whoa speak the entire time?
I will drag you out of that room.
No.
Oh, no, whoa.
I think I'm contractually I think we're contractually obligated to do at least one or two iterations of our signature lines. They're like our special attacks. We just, it's part of the boss fight.
Jeez.
Stoker just wears a badge, and instead of saying Stoker the Bat or anything like that on it, it just says, ask me about Googers.
Sorry, that tickled my funny bone.
The problem is Stoker has multiple things that you could consider, like a running joke or a tag for him.
It's true.
Who's going
I-
to make the first Argentina joke?
I am committed to the bit in the sense that I will run the bit into the ground.
Hand out bingo cards, with like.
No.
Can you imagine if we just had the
I see what
stupidest idea? Can you imagine if there was someone we just hired somebody to like sit in a West fursuit, and then like Like there's a redeem where there's an actual physical redeem where somebody changes the head on it to something else.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, is right.
And we got like the glove, and someone runs up with the glove and boops him.
Poops Rick on the nose. It's one of those oversized foam hands with the finger.
God.
But specifically like the Mickey Mouse version that they sell at Disney parks.
Yeah. It'd be amazing.
Twould be, twouldn't it?
Or no, even better. Instead of just changing the head, like
You actually take Rick's head off.
Yeah,
and
there we
then
take
replace
Rick. No.
it with another
We hire
one.
like 7 people. Like one of them is Mouse West. One of them's like one of them's like Cougar West. One's like Monster West. They just change it. Right. Nobody says anything. We don't even like say anything.
We
in the
don't
panel.
even acknowledge it.
Yeah, it just like one just gets up after some random period of time, and like and then another one walks over and sits down.
Oh man. The things we do.
Side door for love. Speaking of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Man, I really enjoy the vibe of this game. You know what else it reminds me of? Some of those weird Sega CD platformers that never got released on any other systems. Did you ever see any of those, Jonas? Like Wild Woody?
I've seen like pictures of them. I've seen like articles talking about them, but I've actually like played any of them or seen any videos.
I played a little bit of Wild Woody. Also, I just really enjoy saying Wild Woody.
Do you now?
I do. For the record, the reason why he's called Wild Woody is because he's a living pencil.
Nice.
And you would defeat enemies by like jumping in the air and then rubbing your eraser butt to wipe them out of existence.
Uh-huh. Sure you
Was a
didn't just
wacky
make this
game.
up? Like,
No, I'm not making it up.
Okay, once
Google
upon
it,
a-
Miller.
Yeah,
Google it.
These kinds of games, like there's a very established philosophy for video games now because it's been 40,
It's been
50
1
years.
week.
Yeah, thank it's been 1 week since you looked at me. But no, I mean back then people were just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what stuck. I mean for real. I mean look at like Toe Jam and Earl. Okay.
Toe Jam and Earl. Well, heck, look at
Yeah.
Mario. Like, we
Yeah,
only accept
that-
all the weirdness that comes from Mario because we're used to it.
Yeah.
It's okay, Stoker. He was only saying that to rile me up.
No. Nah. Anyway,
You know what it is? I think it's specifically the music that makes me think of those weird Sega CD titles.
I actually don't get me wrong. I actually love games like that. I will totally make fun of them, but I do appreciate them because they are so beautifully random in some cases.
What in
You
the
s-
heck is that janitor guy?
Don't know. Like even what? Oh, it's
oh,
not.
ew, you went in the eye.
You went in the. Oh, all right.
You have found
Oh.
one secret out of 3. Oh, I guess this is the secret.
There's a secret.
He just jumped off.
And now you're dead.
Oh, it lets you start over. That's nice.
Yeah.
And this has some, I really like the way he runs up the... His expressions are great.
Yeah.
This game is magnificent. No wonder everybody's flipping their pancakes
Okay,
for it.
his movement is very sticky. He
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's because of all the pizza sauce.
This is
This looks
very animated.
need to jump once.
I love the pizzas.
It keeps getting worse.
Oh, it does. Okay, hang on. I gotta see him die again. Oh, never
Nope,
mind.
there we go.
Is that a pizza dinosaur?
I
Yeah,
also
it was a
was
pizza.
gonna say I enjoyed that the background included pizza slices with eyeballs in them.
This entire game is just really, it feels very anxious, and I love it. Like everything about this game.
Okay, I know here that guy on the left, you can charge.
There we go.
Yeah,
I was
charge
trying to
him
do
to
that.
get him.
Picked him up.
Like I love the level of like ambient anxiety in this game. It makes me happy.
To the shame, janitor man.
All right,
Hey, Trust.
and now the "It's Pizza Time" song, which is like one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Like, just try to imagine like providing an auditory description of what's happening in this game to someone at the pace
I
that
didn't
it's
do that.
happening.
It would be easier to cure their blindness than to try and do that.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Like, this is the sort of just nonsense that I would make if I. If I ever make.
Y'all ready to get funky?
So, now, I don't know if programming something that requires movements and reactions as fast is difficult or not. I imagine it probably is, but because this is a lot, I'm guessing like the more stuff that's happening, the higher the rate of things happening, the more complex the instructions have to be. But it's
Not really.
oh, okay. Well, fine
You
then.
could slow it down. and
It's
see
more
frame
the
by
thing
frame.
that it's like on this one level alone, there's like 50 different types of enemies. That would be the hard part to program.
Yeah. But yeah, I
How do
just
go down.
I mean, he's being followed by condiments or something at this point. Well,
It's the little things that go on the pizza. It's a mushroom
Right.
and cheese and tomato and sausage and a pineapple.
You just wants me to go this way.
they all
And a
have
janitor.
they have little nervous eyes, like Garfield-ish eyes. It's great.
Oh shit! The song got crazy.
I'm almost at the beginning again.
Oh,
And then
shit.
you've got the
Alright.
TV set in the corner
Yeah.
there, where
I
he's
was
just
just
like,
about to start talking about that.
"What is going
I
on?"
don't remember. Is there anything over here? I don't see anything over here.
I mean, I get that it's marking combos, but I mean, why is it making his face like that? All right.
There's a lot of different influences on this game.
Hey, nice.
Hey, nuts.
Hey, it's a nice.
So there's
And
there's a pose button you can do, Rick. And when you get to the exit door for a level, you can pose up to 10 times to get extra points before you leave.
God. So
In
mushroom
fact,
is
I
just
think you do it right here in the level select area. You just stand in front of a door and hit the pose button. I forget what button it is. It's like down or
Every
something.
button.
so tomato's just kind of
all the buttons.
apathetic. mushroom is doing his own thing. Sausage looks angry, or at least cranky. And oh, it's a pineapple.
Yeah, it's a pineapple with sunglasses who looks very much like Dot, the 7-Up old mascot.
Oh, my god, I played
Oh
that
no! Wow.
game. The game actually was pretty fun.
If anyone doesn't like this game, I will. I'm gonna come over there to your house or apartment if you live in an apartment, and I'm gonna raid your
Power
fridge.
achievements.
I'm going to subscribe. I'm gonna go on your computer and subscribe to a bunch of bad stuff.
I'm looking. Frederick linked us some choice reviews of this game on Steam. A true Italian icon like Mario, Vine Sauce, and Hatsune Miku. Do not ask, is Pizza Tower worth my time? Instead ask, am I worth Pizza Tower's time? Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Peppino is so cool, I wish Italians were real. And one of the best ones, if ADHD was a playable video game.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That is hilarious.
There are also moments just where the art style reminds me a little bit of like those kinds of doodles everyone did in like the page margins in junior high. You know what I mean? Like the Trogdorish kind of stuff. Dominating the country. Now, I mean, for me, I was doing from like anime babes, but but I mean, you totally, we all knew somebody who was doing who would draw stuff like that.
I don't know why, but I kind of get like Ren and Stimpy vibes. Maybe it's just the manicness of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great. It's like it's a little bit of of the same kind of concept as like Cuphead, but updated to like the 90s. Look like minions.
Oh no, it's the rats.
Oh,
The
shit.
one thing I've seen from this game that a lot of people complain about is they're like, I hate the fucking rats.
Alright.
Great.
Okay.
Alright, and now you've got also different level gimmicks. So now you're Wonder Boy.
Huh?
Is that was that the Pope?
Was that the Pope?
At the pizza pub.
The Pizza Pope.
The
That is
pizza
valid.
Pope.
Pizza Pope is absolutely valid.
Oh,
Saint Margarita.
love the pizza.
Stay my- His animation smears with the colors of the Italian flag.
Okay, that's for the way back.
Was one devilish looking meatball.
You can say that again.
Was one devilish looking meatball.
You can say that again.
Was one devilish looking meatball. All right, look.
And he's actually missing this guy. There you go.
Oh, there you go into the eyeball.
Secret number... Probably 1 again, I guess.
There's so much to take in about this game.
It's something, that's for sure.
I liked how he hit that, that block and was just kind of like, squarch.
Like, see, like, oh. At the end,
Nose was
like,
broken.
at the end, is he gonna like gleefully make all the pizza ingredients into a pizza, and I'll be like this like cute little thing smiling with a bunch of eyeballs sticking out of the cheese, like I would totally do.
And I love that icon in the corner.
Not bad, but not great either.
Dare say, I think Rick might be getting the hang of this.
Say, I mean, so.
There's a lot of really tricky moves, but the flow of the game is pretty intuitive.
That's cool.
Anything that I missed back here? I don't like missing stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some people talk about it before. They're like, it's technically difficult, but the way the game actually ends up working out, it's not that bad.
Oh. Okay. Who's that sword?
This is the best of indie stuff because like this is what indie stuff is about. Because like for me anyway, because like when you're not under the aegis of like a corporation and you're not under pressure to make like some AAA shit, you know, it can go any number of ways. You know, it can be awful or it can be great. And like when it works out, that's, you know, I think that's when you get gold. That's when you really strike gold. I know that there's a lot of different opinions about this, and I completely respect all those. But I mean,
But they're all dumb, so anyway.
yeah, they're all wrong and bad and full of bees. But yeah, you know, just this kind of energy where you just throw a bunch of shit in there and make it work somehow. That's awesome. That's amazing.
It's not just the energy. Any game that you can put together that has this actual feeling of flow to it is really appealing.
Right?
The entire round.
Which is one reason I like rhythm-based games so much.
I probably said this before, but I have no sense of rhythm.
Kind of feels
whatsoever.
like a rhythm game.
Really?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I mean, there's not really, like, it's free-flowing, but the actions that you take are very specifically timed.
Can you grab that air sausage?
Yeah.
That's not a sentence I thought I'd
Boy.
be tonight.
So, yeah.
It's very important for me to convey exactly what I mean. Touch my tra-la-la.
Your ding ding dong.
That's
Jonas remembers the old magic.
Do not quote the old magic to me. I was there when it was written.
That's right, I was personally there when that song was written.
You keep remembering, I can let go of the right trigger anytime I want.
The way he waddles in this freaking suit of armor. It's such a silly game.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stop doing it in my head. Or like singing it in my head.
Pizza time
been-
theme?
Yes, like I've been listening to this song on repeat for like this and the other song, which is the Death I Deserve a Rolly.
Oh my god.
Both of those songs, I love them so much. I've just been listening on repeat for the last week. Specifically the Richard E.B. covers of them, which are really good.
It's another secret. Hip get kicked? I don't get it.
Maybe this little devil guy will kick you into that.
Okay.
Oh, he's just a round devil guy. I thought maybe he was like a meatball, but
I mean, he might be.
He reminds
there
me
you
of
go.
he reminds me of a round version of the guy from whatchamacallit, I Am Weasel. I Am Weasel.
Oh my god!
Remember that?
I forgot about that
Remember
show.
Yeah, and they had Charlie Adler as the red guy.
Yeah, who in the original Cow and Chickens short was just straight up Satan.
Right. Yeah.
Was, yes, that is correct.
But in the full-on show, they never said that he was the devil anymore. He was just the red guy. Also, in some episodes, there was more than one of him.
I just remember that for no reason he had an ass sometimes.
He had an ass
not just
every
an ass.
single time. He always, whatever else he was wearing, he never had pants on, and whenever his back was
that's
to the
right.
camera, which was frequent, he had lovingly detailed chubby butt cheeks.
That's right. He had like he listed his name as Bent Pants, and
Yeah, that
Chicken
was
like,
one of them, yeah. Your big pants? He's
Yeah,
like,
Bent Pants. He goes, how did you know?
Federic says there's a P rank. Yeah, so there's F, D, C, B, A, and then P for pizza. And the only way you can do P is if you do first lap, second lap, and third lap, which is a thing you can only get after you beat the level once, or maybe after you beat the game once, I think. Actually, no, sorry, there is F, D, C, B, A, perfect, and then pizza. Or then P.
Mm.
So what is perfect denotated as?
I think it's just picking up all the things in the level.
No. I mean, like, if P is for pizza, then what is perfect?
Oh, doing it fast.
No,
Getting
I think-
everything and being super fast.
No,
Okay,
no,
if
the-
A
what-
is
what-
for A and B is for B and P is for pizza, what's for perfect?
What letter designation?
God.
is
It's just perfect. It just says.
It just says perfect. Okay, perfect. That's
Pepino just
exactly.
said.
I don't even know how to hurt him. Ow. No. So close. Know how to do it now, though. Hold on. Yeah, my thing's being annoying. One second. Can you hear me now? Nope. Okay.
Yay, we're back.
Let's watch the opening scene.
Let's watch the opening scene.
Dead.
My God. It's Evil McPizza.
Who's discovered his purpose in life?
Kicking the ass of that one specific pizza.
Gotta go fast.
That
What was
Inspector
that?
Gadget?
What was that?
He's just been JoJo-ified.
There is this
So much to unpack.
this opening doesn't answer as many questions as I thought it would.
I think it actually raises more questions. Nothing happened. It'll just pay
So
no
if I
attention.
click on him,
Why you terrorized the Pepino?
I got an error that I cannot read on the transformation thing.
Oh, that's weird.
Huh.
Anyway,
By the way, Boxer, this game is minimum 6.5 hours according to Time to Beat. So, yeah, 1%. The minimum. I'm curious to see if it can maintain this kind of energy for that long.
I have no doubt.
okay, doing this again.
Jesus.
Amazing.
Those Mel Blanc screams.
It really is.
I like this game. I'm gonna have to get it.
Yeah. This is like if Klasky Chupo made something for the Genesis in like 97, 98, thereabouts.
it weird that I keep getting like Megalovania vibes from the music at points?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
can hear
so.
that. Yeah. Yeah, Fingers Fed mentioned there's a jump scare on the title screen if you leave it alone for too long. Which is that's just amusing to me.
First try.
All right.
Oh,
It's a big key. That was awful.
This is where I'd put my good score if I had one.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, this game is not afraid to say you suck.
I wonder how you break those.
Jeez.
Ancient, even.
The key door.
Swear that sounds like mine.
What? Man, the backgrounds are what I keep finding myself looking at.
It's it has this vibe like okay, you know how in like old cartoons when they want to have scenes that are meant to be like scary in the woods, they have trees that look like they're trying to grab you, and they just get more and more dimensional. They have like faces and stuff. That's how this feels. It feels like this is a representation.
Mom! The cast has his mom's signature on it.
Like the backgrounds feel like they're meant to kind of describe the just absolute neurosis that this character is feeling.
It's true. God, we should do some shit
Feel
like
like it's
that in
like
the
neurotic.
comic, dude. What do you say, Jonas?
I want to learn Unity even more now, just so I can make things like this and inflict them on the world.
You say that like I'm not sitting right here.
Hi, Miller.
Knock it off!
Find a way to get past the giant rat block to get in the eyeball.
Yeah, this is what I was
More
saying. People
sentences you don't expect to say.
Do
I
not
was
like the rat.
about to say Stoker.
Sad guy. All right, well, he's gone now, but
Federic says the rat's name is Brick.
Brick. That feels right.
Hmm.
Name is Brick, and
Brick
they are
Griffin.
the prettiest siren.
You ever see that picture, that photo of? Okay, fine, your face. Now you see that photo of a rat on like the subway hauling a whole slice of pizza back to its lair?
Did you see? They did a Spider-Man comic book cover based on that, where they had there was a Venom that was like 4 inches tall, and it was fighting that rat on the same stair step.
I have not seen it, but I love that.
I'm sorry.
So
Are those
New York.
like? Are those bomb-throwing goblins wearing pizza boxes? Is that what I'm seeing?
I think so.
Oh, are they supposed to
Probably.
be like box trolls?
Huh.
They're
It's a
pizza
box
box
troll.
trolls? Oh,
Maybe they're in those boxes because they've already been gobbling up all the pizza.
Oh, you did a thing there with the words and the thing
I
sauce.
did a thing with the thing.
What are those
You
guys
know
with
it
the-
hates bad jokes.
With the
sometimes,
conquistador
but I
hat and the
love
foil.
I have. Why are there so? Oh.
I mean, to me,
why are
they
there
make me immediately think of Don Quixote.
Yeah, but like if Don Quixote was like made out of caramel and manic.
How do you know he wasn't made out of caramel, Jonas? Have you ever seen him in
You know what?
person?
Fair point.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should ask Maxie. He's Spanish. Maxie, is it true that Don Quixote is
It's just
dare
like,
you
why
to
would you
type
think
that-
any Spanish person knows that stuff?
I dare you to type that in the chat without any explanation or context.
Also, the author of Don Quixote is like my great grandfather or something.
What?
It's just they just go
Wait.
off about that. No, I'm saying that's what Maxie would say.
I was like, what?
It's like, why would you think every Spanish person knows that? Also, this thing that makes me incredibly related to them.
Never read Don Quixote. It was not required reading.
I read a
Did
little
you
bit of
know? Did you know that it is
No.
one of the 10 best-selling novels ever written in the history of the world?
it. Oh,
How are
really?
we defining novel?
But book, what fiction?
Yeah, Stoker, if that is your real name.
Technically, it isn't.
I was so tempted to make a very poor taste joke.
I should read Don Quixote. There's like I have a whole ass list of like classical literature, you know, tentpole
An
stories.
entire
That,
list?
that's right.
Wow.
Well, I mean, don't do anything half-ass, go whole ass. But
I don't have that.
but yeah, I've got
I
like
cannot
what's
find
on
that
there?
guy.
Like I've got like the Kalevala and frickin' like there's so much stuff that's on my bucket list that like I don't know if I ever like the Ramayana and the frickin' the Odyssey of Homer and yada yada. Moby Dick. Northanger Abbey.
Hey, I'm gonna go up this way.
Well, I do have a flight ahead with a 6-hour layover, so maybe maybe that'll be it. That'll be the moment.
You have a 6-hour layover?
Not going to, but I have a layover. My layover going to TFF is going to be like I think like an hour. My layover coming back is going to be 6 hours.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Vegas, and
Oh
I'm trying.
no.
I'm trying to decide if I want to just like sedately sit there and read in the airport, or actually like go out to the strip.
What's
It's
this
not-
about stripping?
Thank you. Yes. It's a bad idea letting me near like the card tables. You know, so I don't really know. Well, we'll see.
Jonas,
What?
have you gotten a chance to look at the TFF schedule?
Oh, that's right. They're doing like a poker night, aren't they?
Not just poker, but a casino night in general with blackjack and everything. And
Blackjack and hookers.
I was about to say it.
you don't get the reference, but
It's Futurama. I might pop in. I don't know. I really.
donations optional, and the highest winners win prizes.
So it's not cash then? It's not actual.
I do not believe so. No.
No, they probably have to have a gambling license for it to be.
Yeah, you can't do it in Texas. There's no gambling in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Gambling
okay.
is illegal in Texas.
Yeah, if it's just
Except
chips.
for horse races and maybe dog races. It's the only legalized gambling in the state.
Eh.
A lot.
Yeah, maybe I'll pop in. I don't know. But yeah, got that nice long layover in Vegas. It's not the first time. When I went to Anthicon, in 2005, I had a 6-hour layover in, well, no, 4-hour layover in Vegas coming back. That's when I went. That's when I went to the Oxygen Bar.
I was a freshman in high school in 2005.
God, I'm old.
Jonas, you are so young at heart.
I know.
And
I
that's what
do not.
matters.
People are always surprised when I say that I'm, 45. It's like you're.
Yeah, I get what you mean. People are always surprised when I tell them I'm 450.
Get back here. Right. That Stoker. But I'm starting to look my age. I don't really act my age, and apparently I don't sound my age.
As long as you don't feel your age.
Oh, it's starting to kick in a little bit.
I don't even mean just physically.
You mean like what, like emotionally? Okay, it's funny. I'm starting to get old people a little bit better. Man, that looks really annoying. Because is that annoying? That looks really annoying. I'm starting to get why old people get like bitchy and cranky about stuff, but like I am at the same time I am endeavoring not to necessarily. There you go. Fall into that trap. Like as you get older, like you start seeing young people making the exact same mistakes that you did, and it's like, oh come on, really? But you know what? You just got to be cool about it. You can't be like, ha, look at you ridiculous young people. You can't judge them. You just have to be cool about it and let them do their thing.
I mean, there are some things that are never going to change, and one of those is young people are always going to be stupid and make mistakes.
Yep. Same mistakes, different media. And yes, Boxer, I am old enough to be some folks' dad. Which is weird.
I mean, I'm old enough to be some folks' dad, too. I mean, technically, like a 15-year-old is old enough to be somebody's dad.
I was about to say, I'm technically old enough to be somebody's dad.
Same here.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm old, like, specific, like people I have befriended.
You're old enough to be your own dad.
Yes, thank you.
And there it is, folks.
Pime Pterodox!
But, so, yeah. God. It is weird though, like when I'm just chit chatting with somebody, and then it's like, "Oh, you're 22." Boy, that feels weird to me. I have this moment of feeling self-conscious. Oh, do I have to be a good example now? I mean, I'm not, But
Did you ever have to be a good example?
This is literally gonna say.
only at the dinner table. And at school. And at synagogue. Anyway,
What's that?
No, he got sent to the Shadow Realm.
just Vlog, why would I share the next generation when I can make fun of them instead?
It's a secret.
Oh.
When I can make fun of when I can mock their new forms of communication and their funny slang, which is not like our generation's cool slang, which was good.
The next generation. Oh, there's like a. Maybe you go in from below over there. It looks like you actually go underneath. There's a little like chimney there.
What do I have against 20-year-olds, Boxer? They're bad. They're just not good. They are non-quality. They're wrong about everything, and they're the cause of all of the current world's ills. Okay, that's what it is.
Oh boy, here we
So there you go. They're lazy, and they need to get a job, and if they get a job, they need to work harder at it.
I was gonna say, never heard before in the history of the universe, old people calling young people lazy.
Yeah. I mean, if young people just got it together and stopped acting like young people, we'd all be fine. I'm a monster.
You're a double bastard sandwich.
The bastardists.
Extra cheese.
With arsenic sauce.
All of Gen Z's fashion choices are horrible. You should be like us and have big hair and denim jackets. And Walkmans.
Damn it, I can't do the
God.
standard internet joke of just adding a J to something to make it a jeans thing because jackets already got it.
Yeah. You have to add the J at the end of jackets, so it's jacket.
See, you say big hair, and now you're just reminding me of. In my old family home, there was a picture of my mother from like the mid '80s, and my God, her hair was so big.
Yeah. I remember.
Texas in the '80s, there was nothing bigger than a woman's hair.
It's awesome. Yeah, it was kind of like
The
it was
woman
kind of,
herself was nothing in comparison.
No.
yeah. I remember, like, there was kind of that whole Debbie thing where it was kind of feathered out, right? Like, kind of like either the Debbie
Yeah,
thing or
my
like
mom
the
had some pictures taken like that.
or like the Frozen hairspray buffant where it's just like, you know, I'm making gestures. Good times.
Super taunt.
Heck yeah. Style on them.
You know, I would ask why are the warp zones like crying eyes, but I guess it, you know,
That's the thing you want to question?
Maybe like. You could ask that about anything. in this game,
any/all.
right?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true.
You can ask any question you want to, you just aren't necessarily going to get an answer.
You can ask
Yes,
any
if
question you want
to.
anywhere. Yeah, yeah.
God, have you seen the trailer for the D&D movie where they cast Speak with Dead?
Oh, is it the one with Chris Pine?
Oh my
Yes,
God,
Chris
yes, I did see that.
So, do you know about Speak with Dead, Jonas? I think that's the name of the spell, at least.
It's like necromancy, right? Like you get to ask like a corpse one question or something like that.
No, it's 5 questions. Basically,
okay.
you reanimate the corpse. It doesn't return the soul to the corpse, but the corpse comes back to conscious life, unlife, with all of its memories intact from the moment it died, and before that. And you get to ask it exactly 5 questions, no more. And after it answers all 5 questions, it dies again, and it can never be revived again ever. And so they've got the party wizard reviving it, and like Chris Pine is like, it comes up and he's like, "Did you die in the battle of whatever?" And it's like, "Yes." And then he's like, "Okay," and he looks to the wizard and he's like, 5 questions, right? And the corpse is like, "Yes," and he's like, "No, not you." He's like, "Only answer he uses up another one, I forget what, and then he's like, "Only answer
Just
when
find the clip and post it.
Yeah, okay, you're right. It's a very good clip. I'm looking forward to this movie.
I don't remember how I saw it, but man, that was funny.
Yeah, there we go. D&D movie Speak with Dead. Questions for a corpse.
Nice. Got new clothes.
Very nice.
And I'll put it in the Twitch chat as well. I love freaking dumbass skits like this.
Not obliged. Man, Tomato's just apathetic. He's not feeling it. Look at him, he's just rolling around. Tomato is clearly the Eeyore of the pizza.
Definitely some words you just said.
Yes, they are.
All the floor 1 levels in less than an hour. Neat. Bad Bones. Unlocked by getting hurt 50 times. That's pretty easy.
Oh, these are the achievements, nice.
No, that's just the costumes.
Oh, okay.
He just bashes his head in
Pizza
the walls.
Mart, huh?
Pizza Mart.
Joker, what was the name of that one place? It's in like New Mexico, and it's that weird ass art installation.
Oh, Meow Wolf?
Meow Wolf.
Well,
thank
okay,
you.
Meow Wolf is the name of the organization, but the New Mexico installation is called the House of Eternal Return.
Oh.
Also, hello, Dis.
Oh, hey, Diz.
They have several different installations at this point. There's the one in Vegas, which is called Omega Mart, which is the one I really want to go to. There's one in Colorado that's like, I forget what it's called. Like, I think it starts as a gas station and then gets weird.
Oh, hang on a second. This? This?
This?
Yes.
Did this accidentally call us?
Did he butt call us? Oh my
I
god. Should we tell him?
I mean,
Technically, we are telling him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's just watching TV
I can
or
hear
something.
slush. No, it's slush in the background. I can hear it.
Oh, is that slush?
Oh,
my
the
God,
other
that's funny.
I can't believe Dis butt dialed into Discord.
Hey. That's hilarious.
Wow,
Hilariously.
that's a new one.
I had my
Hilarious.
microphone unplugged, and I guess it just took
Oh,
my
okay.
desktop audio as the source.
We thought
Wow,
maybe.
okay. We thought you just butt dialed us.
It's like, why can I hear Wraith all of a sudden?
We love Wraith here.
In this house, we love Wraith.
It's going to be at TFF. I can't wait to meet them.
They are.
They're extremely outgoing, so that should go well.
Yeah. They have
Oh, yeah.
super puppy energy.
Well, this assures me that they are basically the same IRL as they are on stream.
Nice.
I'm also basically the same IRL as I am on stream.
Yeah,
So,
that's-
yes, Miller? Yes, Miller?
I was gonna say, and that's the problem, but no, I don't want to be that.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, Stoker's just one big eyebrow waggle.
It's true. From head to toe, I'm just
Yeah,
one
that's all it's
eyebrow,
just
and
like,
it's
yeah,
just
just
waggling.
undulating.
I wear a
if you know
human
what I
suit
mean.
so people don't notice.
Still want to have randomly transforming West fursuits at the panel.
I am sure Rick would like to have that be a thing as well.
I mean, if it was possible.
That's the point. Actually, mildly surprised that you still don't have one yet.
I mean, fursuits are expensive.
Yeah.
They are.
It's like getting a car. Like, you gotta take out a loan.
Fursuits are super expensive. Fursuits are exactly like cars. They're
Yeah. You
expensive.
can shift gears.
They're expensive. They overheat inside if you don't have air conditioning. A lot of people like to have sex in them.
Yeah, I would have gone for the non sequitur. I mean, like you gotta put gasoline in them. But I like your pick better. I should get a Jonas.
Every
head
few
pause.
thousand miles, they need an oil change. Anyway,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Jonas.
I should get a Jonas head and paws, and then when I'm in it, the only thing I draw is human characters. You know.
I have many times thought about how I would do a Stoker suit, and my main thing is that I want it to look like I walked out of the display case, out of the display area of a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, you need to have like the molded latex tongue, you know.
Yeah,
that's always
that's the
stuck
kinda
in the
shit.
snarl, and it's
And,
like,
like, the eyes are glowing,
yeah.
and they're like wide and crazed.
Yeah.
You know, just like my real eyes.
The teeth are kind of like the fangs are like lovingly painted yellow, you know, with little
Yeah,
details and
see, you
shit.
get me, man.
Yeah,
You get me.
Of course, Jonas gets you.
You know what sparks joy in me.
And you have like a button, you know, like an out of the way button you can push to make like this like pre-recorded hiss come out of the mouth. Like,
Yeah, pre-recorded. That's how. It
Yeah.
Excuse me. God, it would be so much fun.
Can you imagine, like we do one of those, like we do like a flash mob where like you pretend to like drain another person's blood, and then we come in and pretend to stake you.
Yeah,
then,
I pretend to drain their blood.
And then like it takes this left turn into like awkward silence. Good times.
Yeah, pretending to drain their blood. Yes. Definitely pretend. Definitely pretend.
Stoker.
That's what we
Stoker,
said.
do you even
Definitely
know how
pretend.
to actually draw blood?
Yeah, you just take a red marker
Yeah,
and you take a piece of paper and you're like,
literally.
you do.
Oh my god.
That noise is extremely necessary.
I'm gonna sample that for my video game, Stoker.
Every real artist makes that noise when they're drawing or painting or whatever.
True.
Okay.
I definitely
right.
saw Bob Ross make that noise at least once.
When I lived with Jonas, every now and then I'd hear him in his room hard at work going.
I mean, that's not even that big of a stretch.
No, it really isn't. That's the thing, man.
Actually, probably the thing you heard the most was me cackling.
Yes.
Yeah,
Every now and then I would be sitting in my room or something, and from your room I'd hear you go, and then start cackling. Like, it would almost always be preceded by some nonsense bullshit noise.
Is inventing your own jokes in your head and then laughing at them even though they're not funny a sign of insanity?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to be sure.
Oh, look, we're at a spaceship, apparently.
Oh, it happens.
With cows. Well, of course there's cows.
Space cows.
No, I think they're riffing on the whole like cattle mutilation thing. Or maybe, who knows, maybe the cows are the aliens.
No, it's the aliens abduct cows. That's the thing.
You're the thing.
From another world.
Yeah, thank you.
I am not the thing, I am the bird. Thank you very much.
You're the bird and the baby.
Eat some, Mart.
Miller is the baby.
It's the baby.
Gotta love me!
Oh no, why'd you invoke the dinosaurs? Fat pink golem looking thing.
I am the baby. You have to rescue me from the space pirates. Mother Brain has captured me and is using me in terrible experiments.
Mother Brain will get you, little princess.
Oh God. Feed me, Seymour!
Levi Stubbs. Good times.
Was the best of times, it was the blurst of times.
Oh, it was so blurst.
Blood cursed, blurst.
Exactly. I was reminding a friend about an old Vine the other day that they'd forgotten about. It was like some woman who was doing like a self-care day, and she was just recording like all the steps of doing it with her camera, like filling up her tub with bubble bath and getting a bottle of wine and all this stuff, and every single step of the way she was just like behind the camera. It was so good. It was so good. She was just like
Nice.
that is a role model right there.
You know what? Question for chat real quick. Who is going to TFF out of who's watching? Because I don't actually know who's going.
Nobody knows who's going,
Anybody?
Jonas. It's a
Wait,
secret.
ask the question again.
I was just asking the Twitch chat who all's going to TFF because I have not, admittedly, not been keeping track of who's going. I don't know if Fed's going, but
Nobody is going.
I have no idea how to get through this room.
Yeah, if you're going to TFF, sound off in the chat.
yeah, let us know.
And if you're not going to TFF, sound on in the chat.
I was going to say that.
But you didn't get a chance to, did you, Dissension?
Oh,
No, I was stuffing my face full of food.
Well, that'll teach you to be stuffing your holes on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Like he said, chat, he's like this all the time.
Like the minute we get into that hotel, the minute we get into the convention center, I'm just gonna be like, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how this goes, maybe I might start going to cons again. I don't know. I've been super hermit for the last few years for understandable reasons, but
Why, did something happen in the past couple of years?
I don't know. But yeah, you know, sort of slightly craving human interaction, just a little bit.
Slightly craving human.
To serve, man.
But yeah, maybe I'll just do something like, you know, I have to offset it somehow. So maybe I'll do like one day in the Artist Alley per con and just plan it out so that I'm not doing any kind of crazy last minute bullshit. And just do that.
Well, eventually, I think it would be kind of fun if we just, like, at some con or another, set up, like, a penny booth and just mostly sold pre-made merch so we don't have to worry about, like, art and shit.
Yeah.
Can sell
Dockies.
prints and other stuff.
Dockies.
Yeah, the dockies, we're gonna do the dockies.
Gotta do the dockies.
Maki my walkie, we're gonna do the docky. Maki my walkie.
See, but we gotta make it like the most, like, it's gotta be like the least popular here, like Schmitty or something.
Listen, man, you say that,
Somebody would
but
still-
I guarantee you somebody would buy it.
Yeah, you're right.
Schmitty deserves love too. Schmitty's probably married, actually.
Boxes, will there be other cons in the future that you all will attend together? I don't know about all together, but I mean,
We
maybe they'll
actually
be.
hate each other, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You're none of you get to see all the bitter infighting behind the scenes.
Yeah. Whenever I see any of them in person, it's like one of those like Hong Kong movies where it suddenly zooms in close to me, and I'm just like, ah! And then I just, you know, I'm a.
I love
flurry.
that was so loud that Discord completely was like, nope.
But yeah, it's just like me in a flurry of fists, you know.
I frequently attend cons with Game Ace, but I rarely see anyone else from the crew at cons, so.
You know what? It's we're very spread out. I mean, that's the
We
thing.
are.
We span, I think, pretty much most of the, you know,
World.
the length of the other world. Yes. Now I was gonna say like the width of the continental United States, but yeah, and also
I just
flying
thought of
is
like
expensive.
just thought of such a cursed way of putting it. I'm like, we span the girth of the United States.
Yes,
Yep, that is
We-
cursed.
we
Thank you.
we span the entire thickness of this great nation. The
Are you
whole
down
thing.
with the thickness. Are you down with the thickness?
You mother get up, come on, get down with the thickness.
I remember I had this dumb joke years ago that was like every continent has a dick. Florida is North America's dick, and Italy is you know Europe's dick. It was like really like it's one of those things that's like just you think it's hilarious when you're like a teenager, and then
And then you grow up and you're like, oh, it's even funnier.
then 30 years later you're on a Twitch stream and you say it and you just think like, why did I just say that?
You're like, they're witnesses. This is being recorded. This is going to be
Yeah.
uploaded to YouTube.
YouTube,
later.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to put this on my resume.
Yeah.
Why am I putting it on my resume? I know there is. Actually, I think there are several Seattle FurCons now. And that would be like the nearest one to me. Although I don't. It's funny because like the first year it happened, I didn't know. I was asking locals. I was like, "You guys going to this?" And I'm like, "Nope." I'm like, "Okay." Do you ever do that? Like you go to a con, and end up only hanging with the people you're already hanging with anyway that are local to you?
Nope.
I found you know your face.
See, that would require me having a group of people that I hang out with locally instead of being a shut-in. A little way too much.
Yeah, sorry.
All of my locals are not locals.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're all, other places.
That's why I love my computer so much. All my best friends are inside of it.
I was going to say all my locals are in Denver.
Did I know anyone in Denver? I knew I had one friend. I had one friend who I actually first met in Los Angeles, who later moved to Colorado, and we hung out like once when I lived in Fort Collins.
Well, you know what they say, you can't do video without future DVD.
I need to get my car situation worked out. Then I'll probably be a little more. I might actually like road trip to some cons just because I really, I enjoy road trips.
Road trips rule.
Well, I mean, I mean, I don't enjoy driving. I don't actually.
I
like
do.
driving that much, but well,
I can drive for entire days.
it's better if I have I don't know, like if it's like a low traffic road and I have like an audiobook to listen to or something, or there's just no traffic at all, and it's like the interstate. That's okay. I don't like driving in cities. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely have to like plan and budget for it, but I would love to just like road trip to a convention, put aside a couple extra weeks and just do, I think that'd be fun. It's been years since I road tripped.
I'm
Same.
I'm looking the furthest I've road tripped in the past like I don't know, decade or so. I made a trip from here to New Mexico and back, and I made one from here to Georgia and back. Those were two separate trips, of course. But those were the furthest I've been in a while. I've made many trips back and forth to Dallas for a variety of different reasons. Some of them TFF and some of them not TFF. But my next one will be TFF.
When I was a kid,
Really?
Sorry, were you done, Stoker?
I was.
When I was a little kid, we did Expo 86 in Vancouver. That was amazing. We also drove to Yellowstone, which was also freaking amazing. Dad took me on trips to Lassen, Yosemite. We did San Francisco to Los Angeles a bunch of times because my little grandma lived in LA. What else? Oh, me and my cousin went to, we road tripped from, it was Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, because we stopped at the Jack Daniel's distillery. And then I think and maybe Mississippi and then Alabama because we had Space Camp in Huntsville. While my my uncle and I went on a cruise in the Caribbean. And what else have we done? We drove a little bit around Washington D.C. also. What are any other ones? A lot of my like really positive like kid family memories we're on the road. Just, you know. Is it weird to be nostalgic about things that were bad, like mediocre gas stations and truck stops and stuff like that?
No, not at all.
Nah, I get it.
It's like you just chuckle and think, man, it was so gross. It was so stinky, and you know, the food was awful. Tee.
Come on, Rick, run, run. Or float, I guess.
Come on.
No.
Do any of y'all in chat go to like those VR chat cons, like the virtual ones? I'm just
I
curious.
went to a
I have a
Minecraft con once.
Really? What's
Yeah, like a furry convention in Minecraft.
so everybody just like everybody just gathers with their little avatars and you just hang out and like chat and stuff?
Pretty much. They built like a really huge world. It was pretty cool. I didn't invest a lot of time into it. I just dropped in for a little bit toward the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought that was kind of neat. A lot of hard work went into it.
It's cool.
Nice.
I've never played Minecraft. Yeah, I have the Quest. I have I have the VR chat installed. I haven't messed with it at all because like I don't have an avatar
Hence.
and yeah.
Problem for
But-
me is I think of VR too much as work now, and so it's hard for me to like get in there and enjoy it.
That's fair.
For me, it has a tendency to give me slight motion sickness.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it would bother me, but it doesn't. I mean, not in that regard. Although I do get my eyes get watery if I'm in there for like hours.
Well, don't be in there for hours.
Yeah, then
That's right. You said it.
I'm always weirded out by the people who are just like, yeah, I fell asleep in VR.
I don't think I
That
don't
is
think I
weird.
could do
If you fall
that.
asleep in the VR, you fall asleep for
in
real.
real life.
Also, wait, did that say Mort the chicken?
Yes.
Nice. You don't like Martha Chicken, Miller?
Well, sorry, no, I thought, isn't that the name of, I thought that was the name of the chicken from Cow and Chicken. I'm like, wasn't his name actually Mort?
No, I think his name was just Chicken, right?
Yeah, the chicken from Cow and Chicken was named Chicken, and the cow from Cow and Chicken was named Cow.
Cow.
Okay. I thought Mort was a thing.
There may have been a character in the show named Mort, but it wasn't the main chicken.
Right.
And you can quote me on that. It wasn't the main chicken.
Clip it, Boxer. No, don't actually clip it.
Yeah, no, that one's a little boring to clip, but it's funny to me, damn it.
It's just a thing. It's just like I'm gonna say that at the panel. Just be like Boxer won't even be there, but just be like, clip it, Boxer. The only reason I have a Quest is because like my mom and brother sprung to get it for my birthday, which is really awesome. My brother has one, and I was expressing an interest in apps like Gravity Sketch. Yeah, most of what I do on the Quest is like worky stuff. Like I've messed around in like Maya Create, Gravity Sketch, Archeo, like actual model.
Isn't that a
apps.
Pokemon?
All right, look.
I think it's also telling for me the fact that I've been working in VR for 3 years now, and I still have not bought my own headset.
Oh, you should get one. It's fun.
I don't think it's for me.
No, okay, that's right.
Even working in VR is not a thing I see myself doing like for the rest of my career.
That's fair. The only irksome thing about the Quest is that you have to have a a Facebook account to log
Yeah.
into it, which I technically do, although I haven't touched it in a long time. And it's kind of annoying. Like, I would much rather you could just create your own specific credentials for it, but whatever.
Also, wait, is that a purple car? Something? No, it's an eggplant. For a second, I thought that was Putt-Putt.
Oh, did they get rid of the Facebook requirement, Draken? Okay, that's better then.
That's a good scream.
There we go.
It is.
Like I said, it's very Mel Blanc. Those classic Looney Tunes screams are so good.
They really are.
Still,
I like the one.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I like the ones where you can absolutely hear his voice echoing off of the sides of the room.
Snooker, what's the name of the stock screen that they use in a bunch of old movies? Like,
Are you talking about the
Wilhelm
Wilhelm scream?
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The one that got its first major use in, not first major use, but I guess the first, like, super popular one was in the first Star Wars movie.
That's where people
that
really
what it was?
started noticing it.
Okay.
Believe it
Yeah, it was when
originally
they're
from...
in the Death Star and one of the stormtroopers falls when they're shooting at Luke as he's like Tarzaning his way across the chasm.
Tarzaning.
There are multiple
good
uses
verb.
of it throughout the series.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are. At this point,
Uh,
it's kind of like a sound effects nerd in joke.
But is.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe the original use was actually from a short movie called, literally, it's like man being eaten by an alligator.
Yeah, that was like the file name that they found when they were looking for the sound effects. It was like man being eaten by. I say file name as if this was like. On
Yeah,
a
it was
PC.
originally from like an old Western movie, like a black and white spaghetti Western movie, and it was it was a scene where a guy was getting eaten by an alligator. Not a main character, just a background character was getting eaten by an alligator to show that the swamp was dangerous. And that's the scream he had.
You know, they needn't have gone all to the expense of getting an alligator. An alligator. That's what you make shredded cheese
That's what happens when Brock has cheese on.
No, but they needn't have gone to
all.
all the expense of getting an alligator. If they wanted to show the swamp was dangerous, they could have just gotten Shrek. He could have just been like, "Get out of my swamp."
I think
That is not the Shrek voice, but oh well.
this might have been a little bit before Shrek was the thing, just,
No, Shrek is eternal.
like maybe 50,
Shrek
60
is
years
eternal.
before Shrek existed.
Shrek is eternal.
Apparently, it was from Distant Drums, 1951.
Oh, nice.
Shrek is eternal.
Go on, say it, Snooker.
Shrek is eternal.
Shrek will never die, but Shrek is not retroactive.
Yes, he's Shrek-troactive.
Have any of y'all seen the Puss in
No.
Boots sequel?
Of course. What do you think who do you think you're talking to, Jonas? Do you think you're talking
I
to
know that-
children?
Okay, I know that. Thank you. I know you have. I just,
Haven't I talked to you about it?
Oh, that's right. You did, didn't you?
Jeez, Jonas.
Jeez. I went in there not thinking I wouldn't like. I went in thinking I wouldn't like it, and then I loved it.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
one of DreamWorks'
same.
best movies.
I didn't
I've
think
never,
I wouldn't like it. I just didn't expect it to be like basically a masterpiece.
I've never been super big on the Shrek franchise. Like, I like the first one. I sort of like the second one, and then I just didn't bother with 3 or 4.
I mean, you don't need to bother with 3 or 4.
I mean,
But,
the first one works as
Standalone.
it is a Spaceballs sort of like comedy farcical movie, like
Yeah.
with a bunch of very timely references that don't necessarily carry today.
Yep.
Yeah, remember how when every movie had to have a Matrix joke in it? Oh boy. You know, I mean, this is the thing about the original Shrek, okay? You know why it exists, right?
Well, it was a story. It was like a
No. You know
Well, the character
why
of Shrek,
it
yes,
exists.
existed before the movie.
Yeah, but you know why the movie version of Shrek exists in the form that it exists.
I know because
right?
Jeffrey Katzenberg hated it.
Katzenberg, yes. The entirety of Shrek is just Katzenberg's personal middle finger to Michael Eisner.
Yeah.
That is why Shrek ended up being the way it was. And everything else is incidental to him flipping off Michael Eisner.
This one looks not
This
great.
is annoying.
You can do it though. We believe in you.
This looks like actual platforming type stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's very you gotta
precise.
line up with the ladders correctly, and then also like not blow past them somehow. Which I don't know what the controls are like. I don't know if you could run past them while holding up and you'll stick, or if you like have to come straight down.
Yes!
It's easier with the D-pad than it is a joystick.
There you go.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Very sad news. Shin Kenichi died.
I'll be the one to say it. Who?
One of the Iron Chefs on like the original Iron Chef.
Aww.
Oh.
The actual Japanese original
Oh, that's too bad.
Iron Chef.
Yeah.
I
He was
will-
Iron
That's
Chef
right.
China.
Oh, nice. Wait, was he
What?
actually from China? Or?
He
Sounds
was
like a
Japanese,
Japanese name.
but his father, I believe, he received culinary training in China, and I believe his father was also
Oh, okay.
Chinese culinary expert. I could be wrong.
Could have sworn the original Iron Chef was a Japan show.
It was, yeah. He's Japanese. He just has Chinese culinary training. There were several of each Iron Chef, but the original 3 Iron Chefs in the Japanese version were French, Japanese, and Chinese cuisine, and then they brought in an Italian one.
Oh.
Toward the end of the run.
I won't lie. Go ahead.
That's okay.
I was just gonna say I won't lie. I mostly watched the American version with William Shatner, but anyway, go on.
William Shatner?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
the host of the original American version. It didn't
Really?
really take off. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is-
I'd like to
I just
tell you about these wonderful chefs here today.
It was prior to Food Network taking the franchise. I believe it was on UPN.
Interesting. Because I only knew about, and I say it unto you in the words of my uncle.
Gotta bite into that onion, bell pepper, apple, whatever.
I was thinking out loud about when they added Masaharu Morimoto as an Iron Chef.
He was the last Iron Chef Japan on the original Iron Chef.
That's what I thought. Of course, he got moved over to be one of the original, well, I guess not original, but Food Network original Iron Chefs.
Yeah, he wasn't involved with I can't remember, it was USA or UPN, I think, TV. He wasn't involved with that one. But then he got invited.
Were any of the original Food Network Iron Chefs involved with the Shatner version?
I think Mario Batali and Bobby Flay were challengers.
Really?
They were challengers on the Japanese one, I know that. I think Bobby Flay was on there a few times.
What about Kat Cora?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about the Italian Iron Chef from the Iron Chef Japanese was they made up a whole fake backstory for him. It was like the chairman originally wanted him to be one of the original Iron Chefs, but felt that he was too inexperienced, so he sent him to Italy for 4 years. When really the guy was just working on his internship in Italy. And toward the end of it, he got a call from the studio that said, "Hey, do you want to be on Iron Chef?" And he was like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." He signed the employment contract and then showed up to the studio, and he thought he was going to be like a challenger, and they said, "No, you're an Iron Chef now."
That's awesome.
But he didn't know until he was there for filming.
Like,
So
okay.
it's kind of like how when they cast Troll 2, everyone who showed up expected to be cast as extras and then got cast as all the main characters. So that's right, bringing out the Troll 2 references.
All right. This game is great.
We're not talking about Trolls World Tour.
Nope, not this time.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming out. Like we've been saying a bunch, we're going to be having a live performance on Saturday at TFF. Come check us out if you're there.
Or else.
Check the schedule. We'll be on there. We'll be doing this basically at a normal time. We usually do this.
If you're not there, we'll find you and kidnap you.
It's true.
And if I don't know yet if it's possible that we can get the video later to share it with people, but I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my god, it's so nerve-wracking. Okay.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yes, Jonas, don't think about how everyone's going to be watching you and judging your every single movement, and they'll be preserved forever for all of eternity, and they'll be all over YouTube, and people will be making memes specifically being like, "Oh, look at the face Jonas is making." Don't think about that.
The one thing I'm thinking about is like this is a label an AD panel, and we don't have to follow Twitch's rules. So
That's right. That's why I'm doing it without pants.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Okay, don't quote me on that.
Yeah,
don't quote me on that.
Don't clip it, Boxer.
I'll probably have pants for the first 10 minutes or so.
All right.
If you come to the event Saturday, you yourself can come pants Stoker. Pull him right off his ass.
Don't actually encourage them to do that.
No, please.
Yeah,
I'm so broke. I need these pants. Otherwise, what will I have to eat?
Yes.
I have questions.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Or else.
Bye-bye.